以下嘉宾访谈环节是由贤士金融有限公司为您带来。贤士金融是加拿大成功人士理财规划的首选。
好，欢迎来到活在5点的国语英语嘉宾访谈环节。因为虽然坐在我旁边的呢，今天是一位这个亚洲面孔的嘉宾呢，但是其实呢，他是一位讲英文的来自韩国的嘉宾。那么首先呢，我们要讲一讲今天的访谈的内容是跟这个学数学有关系的，因为亚洲人呢学数学都是比较在行的。那么今天呢就请到一位专家，先来介绍一下，是来自这个MGL 学院的总裁min利先生来到我们的这个演播室，欢迎您。Welcome to our show.
Thank you. I think the hello is 大家好。
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 这个 min 还会说一点点这个中文来跟大家问好。那么是一个非常平易近人的数学老师。那么提到数学呢，其实很多人都会觉得怕怕的，像学文科的，尤其是女孩子都会觉得怕怕的。那么在这个我们聊学数学之前呢，先让这个 min 来给我们介绍一下他的 Learning Center. So, would you like to introduce your Learning Center to our viewers?
Yeah, MGL was started 9 years ago. It was started by me and a bunch of my friends. Me personally, I always loved math. I tutor all throughout university, and I always wanted to open one, thinking that I could do something a little bit different, a little bit better than others. So a few years after I had the opportunity, me and my friends got together from Trinity College at U of T, and we did start. So initially we started out at math, English, and science school, but soon after my friends had to leave. I'm the one who signed the lease, so I was stuck with MGL. And it was either I quit or I make this into something special. So we MGL now we focus on how to innovate in teaching methodologies, and in the past 3 years we changed into a hybrid system using technology, using iPad to teach kids rather than straightforward the traditional method. So in the past year we actually grew from 1 to 3 centers, and we're about to open our 4th center in July.
OK， 那我来给大家翻译一下刚才这个您跟我们讲了一下他的这个学习中心是怎么成立的。其实这个学习中心在9年之前就已经成立了，当时呢是他和几个朋友呢成立了一个英语、数学还有这个自然学科那么一个综合的一个学习中心。但是后来呢，因为大家人各有志嘛，就大家都去做别的了。但是因为您是这个主要的签这个 lease 的人，所以他就必须要把这个学院要么办下去，要么就结束。然后呢，他就想说，我怎么才可以来有一个把我这个学院发展下去？那么最后呢，就是还是来教授数学，因为大家也可以看得出来，他在这个数学方面的学习的信心和很多亚洲人一样都是非常的强。所以呢，他就开始慢慢的发展他这个学习中心，慢慢的由这个教授用传统的方式教授数学呢，到用一些很高科技的，像是用 iPad 来教授数学。那么也是非常的令人这个耳目一新呢，因为很多的家长其实是不太愿意让小孩子呢在学习的时候来使用这些电子用品的。所以呢，至于怎么用这个 iPad 来学数学呢，我们等一下会具体的讲到。那么在这个之前呢，我想要问一下我们的嘉宾呢，在加拿大学习数学和在亚洲学习数学有什么不一样 ？So, do you think we can teach kids learning math in a way that, like, we teach them in Asia?
A lot of parents come to me, and this is what they want, actually.
Really?
Yeah, they wish their kids would study more math, like they did back in China or back in Korea. But I think the big difference is we don't have national exams, so the kids here don't have the pressure like they do in China. So some parents try to encourage their kids to do more, but because of that pressure's not there, it doesn't work. Not in that same sense. Okay. So kids in China, in Korea, they come to my school. They've done ton of practice. They're used to the work ethic. But at the same time, there's also a bad thing about that as well. Doing that crazy amount of work in short time.
Yes.
The bad part is they often stop thinking about what they're doing, and they just practice without knowing why.
Okay.
Right. In Canada, they actually do think about why they're doing it.
To inspire the students to learn math.
Yes,
right?
yes, but they have no work ethic often.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, so that's a big main difference. So I don't think it will work necessarily. It's not going to work exactly the same way as it is in Asia. But I think kids, if they have the right balance of work ethic and understanding, they can perhaps learn math better than Asia.
So basically, you're talking the learning method and the teaching method is very important.
Right.
And it has to be different from the way we teach kids math in China, I mean in Asia.
Right.
Right?
It just cannot work here just because of the cultural pressures and these things. They don't exist here as much.
And the interest to drive students to learn math is
totally different.
Yeah. Okay. 跟大家翻译一下啊，刚才你说呢，其实在这边呢学数学呢，还是和在亚洲有非常大的不同的。因为在这边学习呢，首先孩子们没有动力。在亚洲呢，大家要考大学、考中学、考高中都是要考数学，可是在这边呢，就是没有这么大的考试。你的综合能力合格了，你就可以上大学。甚至于你如果在上大学的时候，你的方向和数学无关，你甚至可以不去学这个数学。所以在这边呢，孩子们就学着学着就会感觉到说，我为什么要学数学呢？所以让大家就失去了一个动力，所以在这边的孩子就不会那么认真的学习，和亚洲和这个从小在亚洲长大的孩子就不一样。所以刚才命和我聊的时候呢，就说这个教授的方法和学习的方法都是非常重要的。哎，这个学习的方法呢，就是他就发明了一种新的学习方法，就是我刚才讲的用这个 iPad 来学习。那么在这个我们聊用 iPad 学习数学之前，我们先看一个短片来给大家有一个基础的概念，要用这个 iPad 学习数学到底是一个什么东西呢？我们一起来看一下。Wow. Pretty fancy. The formulas all over the screen. I'm like, okay. So that's how you use like just the basic idea of using iPad to learn math. Like, could you show us like how to do it, like in real life?
Right. So the main difference, there's actually a reason why we use iPad. It's not because it's just a fancy new technology. Teachers spend most of their time currently teaching, lecturing.
Okay.
So a good teacher is measured by how well they can lecture, how they in front of the kids. But really, to make a difference to the kids, we actually need to give them attention, allow them to do problems.
True.
Okay. So what we do is we actually use iPad as a system to deliver this content. The lecturing part, we let the iPad do it.
Okay.
Okay. And then what we do is, when the kids do it on the iPad, right? So the teachers are freed up with all this time. So with this free time, they actually are able to help and monitor kids one at a time. So that's a big difference and unique thing that we can do with using this technology. Okay. So just a quick, to give you a quick, view of what it looks like.
Okay.
I don't know if you can focus it on the iPad.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So every student gets an account. And unlike a classroom, they view the lecture in this account. So this is a sample account that I already prepared. And it's completely customized. So if we do a first level test, and we evaluate their weakness and strength and their grade, and we give them the right material.
Okay.
Okay, so
basically the iPad is locked, but the students can still sign in their account to learn.
Yes,
right?
They can do this at home. They can do it on the iPad at our school.
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing they will do is watch the lecture. Instead of watching it from, you can't hear any sound there, but.
Okay. It's like an online lecture.
Yes. But we don't use it. See, there's a ton of online lectures. But for us, this is just one small component to solve, to free the teacher's time so that they can actually focus more on helping individual students.
Okay.
Okay. So they watch the
They
lecture.
can also like draw and
Sure. So that's what I'm going to show you next.
Okay.
So once they've done the lecture, they got to try a problem. So they would open the assignment. Okay. And with using this pen, here, they can write right on it, just like a normal paper.
Cool.
So the act of doing math is still exactly the same as doing it on paper, but the big difference here is now we can actually track their progress. When they start, when they finish, how they did the last class. So the teachers can, before every class, can prepare and know which student to focus on, how we should be preparing to help them and such.
And it's all online.
It's an online system, so they can, whether they're doing it at home or doing it in the center, we know exactly how your kids are doing.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Unlike a traditional classroom, they take their notebook, and you don't know exactly how they did it.
It's like a dream come true. Like when we were little, we always want to do it, like learn in this way, but now it's like.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. 非常的酷。刚才我们看到了命给我们介绍的这一套系统，完全就是在网上教学，而且 iPad 可以把它锁住。那么小孩子不可以用它去玩游戏，只可以用这些非常 fancy 的方式来学数学。那么讲完了课又有作业，小孩子去做作业用 iPad。家长可以给他说好啊，你愿意用 iPad 你就用它去做数学吧，就好像小时候的梦变成了现在的现实，就是我们终于可以用这些电子的设备来学数学了。那今天时间也是非常的有限，我们好像刚认识了一眼皮毛就要结束了，没关系，以后还有时间，我们还会请min来我们的节目来给我们再详细的介绍一下这种学数学的方法，连我自己本人都好奇起来了。那么好，今天非常感谢min来到我们节目 ，Thank you so much for coming to our show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. 那么好了，我们现在赶快进一段广告，广告回来继续活在5点。